They came out of nowhere, but it was pretty jarring that someone just randomly pulled a gun right in the middle of nowhere.
Did they describe it?
The sound of it was so loud that the first time someone thought a bomb had gone off.
And did they tell you, were they in the security line? Had this, according to our reporting, this individual had not quite gone through airport security. Does that corroborate with what your friends or these other eyewitnesses?
Yeah, the people that saw him said it was where they checked your ID before you go through security.
So in those moments, Sarah, when you hear these gunshots, how many shots did you hear?
I would think there were at least 8 shots.
What was happening around you?
Just pure and utter mayhem. I mean, people are tripping over each other on the floor, bags everywhere, crying, screaming.
And once you run into this room and someone grabs a copy machine and shoves it up against the door, what's everyone saying around you?
Everyone said to turn cell phone ringers off. People were holding each other's hands. They didn't want to open the door when the security manager came because they didn't know who it was.
And they were turning the cell phone ringers off because the fear was this person was roaming around the airport and you didn't want to make a sound. Is that right?
Yeah.
Have you called your loved ones to tell them you're okay?
Yeah.
Where are your bags?
Somewhere with security, I lost my wallet. I don't know. I'm gonna get out of here.
What are they telling you other than stay put?
They're just telling us we can't leave. We don't know when we're gonna be able to get out of here.
Sarah Richardson, thank you so much for calling in. Heart goes out to you and every single person who has suffered through something so horrendous. Sarah Richardson, thank you so much. Tim Daly is now on the phone with me. He also was at LAX. He is being evacuated from the airport right now. Tim, are you with me? Yes, I can. I can just barely. So are you, I just talked to someone who's stuck at the airport right now. Are you able to get out? Tell me where you are. Tim, it's Brooke Baldwin at CNN. I'm having a tough time hearing you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very well, but
now I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Tell me where you are.
I'm in a tunnel on the way to baggage claim with about 300 to 400 people up against a wall, clearing a big passageway. There's 30 or so LAPD and SWAT people on the other side of the wall. We're being held here. We were just told they were going to question people to see if there are any witnesses and maybe sort of identify everybody, make sure everyone is who they say they are.
Are they allowing people to leave the airport, or are they keeping all of you inside?
Well, I don't know what's going on outside, but right now we are in this tunnel and they're not letting us out.
Tim, where were you? Did you hear the shots yourself?
Yes, I was in the first class lounge at Virgin America, and I was actually in a very bad place. I was leaning against the wall right outside where the shots were fired. I only found that out after we were evacuated, and we were standing probably 20 feet from a high-powered rifle, an AR-15 looking rifle on the ground with 3 clips nearby, and a pair of black shoes and some people's shopping bags and other people's carry-on luggage strewn about. But a policeman was taking pictures of that rifle, so I can only assume that was what was used by the shooter. And as we were evacuated, we were told to be careful not to step in any blood or glass, because that would be evidence. We were evacuated in a different direction, so I didn't see any of that. And now we are in a tunnel, as I said, on the way to baggage claim.
Got it. Let me take me back to this high-powered rifle that you're describing that you saw about 20 feet from you. How close was this rifle? Because we're all sort of trying to put the pieces together here. Was it near the security checkpoint metal detector area?
No, not at all. It was right in the middle of the gate. It was outside of gate 35 and 36 in Terminal 3. So it was where people sit. I before the gunfire started. So it was right in the middle of where everyone waits to get on their planes.
After you heard the gunshot, and you just described for me, and I'm hearing things like most terrifying experience of my life, mayhem. At that moment, I can't imagine the sheer panic. Were people running?
No, I mean, people were obviously confused and nervous in the lounge, and what happens about, less than a minute after the shot occurred, were some LAPD burst into the lounge, and that was terrifying. Nobody knew who it was, had weapons drawn, and were sort of herding everybody together to make sure that there was, no bad guys, I guess, in the lounge. But, having a gun pointed at you at any time is scary. That being said, I think the LAPD has done an outstanding job of trying to keep people calm and organize everybody. But that was pretty frightening when they burst in. And then we were sort of locked in there for probably almost an hour. Then we were brought down, as I said, about 20 or 30 feet away from where the rifle was on the ground in the middle of the waiting area. And now we remain in this tunnel.
You are in a tunnel. You don't know what's next. Sometimes, to use your phrase, the bad guys, sometimes there's more than one. Do you get this sense from, the orderly LA Police Department and the folks inside, airport police, security, etc., that at least it's contained, that the incident appears to be over?
Absolutely. I mean, they seem very calm. Again, I have no idea what's going on outside, but inside the terminal, people are very calm and confident that it's over.
Tim, thank you so much for calling into us here at CNN as we're trying to understand exactly what in the world has been happening there. Incredibly frightening for all these people, these eyewitnesses, the people who have seen and heard the gunshot. Deborah Farron with Stellar Sources. She joins me now with more as far as what, Deb, you heard happened. Take me back specifically to the gunman who, according to you and your sources, didn't quite reach the security checkpoint, correct?
Yeah, exactly. Well, here's what happened. The gunman walked up to the security checkpoint. He pulled out a concealed assault rifle. He opened fire. He hit one TSA agent, and then as he walked through that checkpoint, just before even getting to the other side, an officer opened fire, wounding and injuring the gunman. We're now being told that the gunman was removed and taken to a local hospital. There were other gunshot injuries. We're getting more information on that as well. About a dozen shots were fired between the gunman and the responding officer. A lot of people were injured during the stampede that occurred immediately after. Told also that police are now searching the parking lot looking for the gunman's vehicle. Clearly, they want to make sure that there are no either other weapons or explosive devices in that vehicle. Also, Brooke, one of the reasons that people are sort of sheltering in place and why everybody is being kept where they are, and that is because that's because they are actually, when they began to run during the panic, during the pandemonium, areas that are normally secure essentially became insecure. So now everybody's going to have to be screened again. Everybody's going to have to be checked. That not only includes the people in the terminal, but it also includes people who were working there at the airport as well. There was a huge presence when this shooting took place, about 100 witnesses. All of them, we are now told, are being questioned. But again, pandemonium when this hit. You've got the FBI responding. You've got LAPD. You've got police officers from LAX as well. Multiple shots done by the assault rifle. Brooke?
Okay, Deborah Farron, thank you very much. Let me just read what we now have from the TSA. This is the TSA senior leader responding to the shooting. I'm just going to quote David Cox Sr. Quote, "We are sickened by reports of today's shooting at the Los Angeles International Airport. Our sincerest thoughts and prayers go out to the passengers and transportation security officers killed or injured in these heinous acts. Thank you to all of our brave TSOs who put their lives on the line every day to keep the flying public safe. AFGE, that's the American Federation of Government Employees, is monitoring the situation along with the TSA management." So that is from the TSA specifically. I can also tell you in just about 15 minutes from now, we should be getting a news conference from LA Police, airport police as well. So that happening in 15 minutes. We get some official word and some facts from the members of the law enforcement community. And with regard to that statement, as that this individual standing outside of LAX. You have been reporting as we're looking at aerial pictures from just outside the airport. I know the traffic has been horrendous, which is an incredible challenge for law enforcement to try to get there. Tell me what you're seeing.
Well, you can see it right behind me, Brooke. Some of the traffic is backed up from